Hi there, welcome to BSF Recovery Team. It's Saturday, June 7th, National Trails Day, and we're up here on the Iron Range in northern Minnesota, going to the Iron Range OHV Park for a work day with the Minnesota DNR and the Minnesota Four-Wheel Drive Association. I'm not sure what our project is today, but we're going to be helping out with the new Virginia expansion. The Gilbert OHV Park is a Minnesota state-run off-highway vehicle recreational area, open to trucks, jeeps, ATVs, and motorcycles. Since the opening of the 1,200-acre park in 2002, it has become very popular. So the state acquired an adjacent parcel of 2,500 acres for an expansion to that park, dubbed the Virginia site. Although the expansion is not open to the public yet, our project for the day was to cut a new access or core trail in that site. When we arrived at the park that morning, the skies were starting to clear, but the evidence of the downpour that they had overnight was all around. After a short meeting with the DNR officials, our plans changed a little bit. They decided instead of following a previously cut portion of the trail, we would head in on what they called an old county road to the end of the trail and start cutting backwards. So we followed a small group of Minnesota Four-Wheel Drive Association volunteers in on this abandoned county road, which, let me tell you, was a little bit of a challenge on its own. It was very overgrown and pretty rough.
Oh, a paper stamp. Nope, that's wrong. Right? That's wrong.
Yeah, that's wrong. But it was a beaver's dam at one time because here we crossed the stream.
Don't get stuck. Oh. I'm guessing we're here.
We must be. I hear chainsaws. The woods in northern Minnesota are thick, and cutting trail is hard work. But all of the volunteers were real excited about building a new trail, so we were making pretty good time going through those woods. Our projected goal for the day was to reach the creek, and we were well on our way. The ground up on the Iron Range is very rocky and difficult to walk through, much less cut a trail in. But it'll be a nice trail when it's done. We're out of gas.
First Jeep's got gas.
Yeah. Let's go get there.
That's where I came from.
After a few hours of hard work, the crew reached the creek, and it was time for a break. It was quite a hike from the creek back to the trailhead where the vehicles were parked. So that gave some volunteers the perfect excuse to bring the vehicles and supplies down to the creek and put the first tracks on the new trail. After a short break and a little play, it was time to cross the creek and get back to work.
That's where I recognize.
Whoa, how did he's going over there now?
Here,
Oh, he's going over there.
Dresser, the wrecker guy.
How can he go over there from rock to rock?
He came to save me one time when the plugs were I pulled the plugs out, pumped out the water, and off I went. It was not a good decision.
Oh, at Dresser?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I knew I remembered you somewhere.
On the other side of the creek, the volunteers continued to cut trail at a pretty good pace. I was told that the DNR had plans of bringing in a one-piece arch-type bridge to put over the creek and protect it from the trail traffic, but they needed the trail cut first, and cut trail we did.
No fair, isn't it? I'll be back, bud.
Even though we didn't quite get all the trail cut to the other end, we got a lot farther than the DNR expected us to. By late afternoon, all the volunteers were very tired and hungry, so it was time to call it quits and go have some dinner. Well, we helped the DNR and got some trail cut in the new Virginia expansion, and we got some daylight left, so let's take a little tour of the Gilbert Off-Highway Vehicle Park. thanks for watching, BSF Recovery Team, and maybe we'll see you in the woods.